There are a lot of great indie games including colony sims, cozy games, strategy games, RPGs and many more, but there is this one particular genre that many people love and is often missed out. Yes, I'm talking about factory building games. They are usually very hard, complex and have a specific type of gameplay. If you've played games like Factorio or Satisfactory, then you probably know what I mean. Today, I decided to make a video about this kind of game and show you the most interesting titles in my opinion. I'm also thinking about making a separate list specifically for games similar to Factorio, so keep that in mind and stay tuned. If you want to be up to date with new videos, consider subscribing to my channel and joining my Discord server. Also, don't forget to leave a like and tell me in the comments which game from this genre is your favorite. Techtonica is a first-person factory automation game set beneath the surface of an alien planet. Your job is to explore this strange alien world to find massive ore deposits, research facilities, hidden caves and much more. Your discoveries are important because you need to maintain a good and steady income of resources to create a sprawling factory, or factories, let's say. You won't be mining everything by yourself. At some point, you will build sprawling, efficient and automated factories, turning the alien caverns into your base of operations. You will fully automate every process, build machines and create your own automated empire. Next on our list is Foundry, and it is not much different from the previous game. This is another first-person resource management factory builder set in a procedurally generated and infinite voxel world. In this game, creativity is key to success. You are in a huge unknown alien world. You will start from scratch, mining everything on your own and slowly transform your hard work into a magnificent automated factory. You can build almost anything, anywhere. Set up your machines deep below the surface, high in the sky or anywhere in between. Design systems of conveyor belts, transport networks, pipes, elevators and who knows what else. You will create and optimize your factory to perfection. Just remember to maintain balance and reach maximum potential. Now it's time for something that looks a bit different. This game is still about factory building, but your job is very simple. You just focus on building your factory, nothing more. There is no exploration, no mining and no enemies. You will automate the processing of abstract geometric shapes into more complex ones by cutting, rotating, stacking, painting and many more. By doing this, you will unlock new technologies and expand your factory's capabilities. It's quite simple to understand. You will learn, improve, rebuild and solve challenges to design the most efficient production lines. Starting from a single asteroid, you will continuously expand by building new platforms until you build a massive automated factory by your very own hands. This one is also a bit different. It has a retro look, in my opinion, and your job is very simple again. You have to build a thriving village by designing an automated giant factory. You will need to supply your village with a wide range of items, including food, clothing, tools, books, and magical artifacts. You will start by using workers to do simple jobs, like moving goods between production, buildings and markets, but your goal is to automate as much as possible using various transportation methods. You will use conveyor belts, of course, but also railroads, pipes, sorters, filters and much more. As you grow economically, you will be able to research new technologies. There are no enemies or starvation in this game, so you can focus purely on your goal, building and automating everything. And finally, something really different, and I mean really different. This is still your typical factory building game, but also a resource management and colony builder. Your journey starts on an abandoned island with a small crew of loyal workers. You have to survive somehow, so you will need to mine resources, grow food, build factories, manufacture products, research technologies and even build vehicles. You will work your way up to becoming an industrial superpower and grow your settlement into a thriving community. You need workers, after all, so your town is really important. Make sure to provide essentials for your people, and in addition to typical buildings, you will construct vehicles to transport goods and create logistical production chains. Of course, there is room for conveyor belts and other automated builds too. You will use ships to trade with other villages, explore the world, fight pirates, trade with aliens, and much more. You can even go to space, so yeah. This game offers so much to do. It's complex and fun, so go ahead and give it a try. Now let's go back a bit to your typical automated factory builders. Mindustry is a simple factory building game but with a twist. It incorporates tower defense and RTS mechanics. That's why I thought this one might be really interesting for you guys. Instead of just growing your factory and gathering materials, you will use production chains, conveyor belts and other systems to transport ammunition to your turrets and produce materials for buildings. You will also transport various liquids like water to fight fires or combat enemies. Yes, you have to constantly defend your structures from waves of enemies. It's a mix of familiar tower defense mechanics with factory building, so not only do you get the factory building theme, but you also get action-packed tower defense gameplay, so it is really fun, trust me. There is also something for those who love space. Dyson's FAIR program is exactly what the title suggests. You will build massive automated factories to harness the power of stars. You are tasked with a huge undertaking, constructing the Dyson spheres to produce energy, and to do so you will rely heavily on automation, production chains, transportation and many more. You will be able to customize your Dyson spheres across multiple orbits and explore the universe for resources. And each planet has unique mineral distributions, and every playthrough offers a different, unique space to explore. This game is fantastic and offers so much more than I could describe here, so definitely check it out. You can even build your own mech, so yeah, if you are into space-themed games, then you have to check it out. And now, yet another great game. You probably already know this one. Oxygen Not Included is essentially a space colony simulation game, but it's also heavily focused on resource management and production chains. Developed by Clay Entertainment, the creators of Don't Starve, this game has a unique art style compared to the others on this list. At its core, it's a colony sim where you need to survive harsh conditions, build your colony and keep your survivors happy. Your main enemy? Oxygen, or the lack of it. You will need to constantly monitor oxygen levels, carbon dioxide buildup and oxygen generation. Breathing is crucial after all, so yeah, everything in your colony is under your control, from excavation and resource management to plumbing and power systems. You will need to create a cozy atmosphere by managing heat, designing pipe systems to deliver fuel and liquids, creating power sources, recycling materials and exploring. To survive, you will have to design functional production chains. Carefully plan everything like water transportation, connect systems properly, and set up good wiring to power your base. This game is, well, it is a bit different from the others on the list, but trust me, you will have a lot of fun as it is very unique. And now Satisfactory, a first-person open-world factory building game with a dash of exploration and combat. This is one of the best games to play if you're into management, production chains, factory building and automation. Yeah, that's a lot of words. You can play solo or in co-op mode, exploring an alien planet while building massive factories with your friends or alone. There is not much to add in terms of core gameplay really. It is the typical game from this genre, but it looks stunning and lets you create some impressive builds. The map is huge, I mean really huge, and full of unique flora and fauna to discover. You will be building conveyor belts again, optimizing production and customizing every bit of your factory. Use various transportation techniques and have a lot of fun. This game is really great, very accessible to new players and offers great experience, so give it a try. And before we jump to game number 1, I would like to show you some honorable mentions. And last but not least, our cherry on top, Factorio. In this game, you build and maintain factories, mine resources, research technologies, construct infrastructure, automate production, and even fight off enemies. Most of you probably already know this game, so I will keep it short. I also plan to make another video about games similar to Factorio. Some of them were featured in this video, but I think they deserve their own dedicated video, so stay tuned. So, Factorio starts off slowly. You will chop trees, mine resources, craft mechanical components, and build the basic elements of your future factory. As you progress, you will need more resources, automate processes, and start producing advanced materials, but there is a catch. The heavy exploitation of the planet's resources won't sit well with the locals, so you will need to be ready to defend your factory empire. You can play this game solo or with friends, build massive factories with complex mechanics, and defend yourself and your base from alien attacks. This is easily one of the best, if not the best, game in the genre, so I highly recommend giving it a try. And that's everything that I've prepared for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the video and found some great new games to play. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel and leaving a like. It really helps push the video to more people. Also, don't forget to drop a comment below and let me know which game is your favorite. And yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.